Alright, hey YouTube, this is the Eagle Square here with lesson 8 of Beginner Lewis Tutorials, and today I'm going to be covering Advanced Mathematics. So, if we go ahead and run this program that I just spent about an hour creating, it says the arc sine of -5 is negative that number. The arc tangent of -5 is -1, the arc tangent of -5 and 8 is 0. Now keep in mind, I have not took trigonometry yet, so I have no idea what any of this stuff it means. All I know is how to use the function. The cosine of -5 is 0. The hyperbolic cosine of -5 is 74. The angle of -5 is -286. The exponent of -5 is 0. I suppose because it's not an exponent. I don't know. The remainder of 5 divided by 4 is 1, same as 5 modulus 4. It's basically just a function for modulus. I don't know why you'd use it. Some weird thing, which is math.huge. It's supposed to be the largest number possible, but instead it just gave me that weird negative number. Don't know. You could use the absolute value, which there should be an absolute value. Yeah, it should be showing this at the very beginning. The absolute value of blah is blah. But it's, oh, there it is. The absolute value of -5 is 5. For some reason I just can't scroll in this with the scroll wheel. Oh well. And then we've got the value of -5 times 2 to the power of 8 is -1280, which is 2 to the power of 8, aka 16, I believe. 2 to the power of 8, I believe that's 16. 2 to the power of 8. No, it's 256. I'm retarded. Stupid me. That's, I don't know why I thought 16. Don't freaking just shut up. It's 256. I should have known that. 256 times -5 is that. The natural logarithm, again, don't know what that is, of -5 is that number. And apparently, the base 10 logarithm of -5 is also that number. I don't know what that is. The highest value of 4, 5, 3, 64, 23, and 54 is obviously 64. The lowest value of 4, 5, 3, 64, 23, and 54 is 3, obviously. Pi is equal to 3, apparently. I'd rather just do like 3.14, it's more accurate. Or 3.1415 or something. Whatever, I probably wouldn't use that for calculating the circumference of things, because it's not going to be very accurate. -5 to the power of 8 is equal to 390,625. The angle of -5 in radians is 0. I don't know if that's correct. The sine of -5 is 0. Again, don't know if that's correct. The hyperbolic sine of -5 is -74. The square root of 8 is 2. The tangent of 8 is -6. The hyperbolic tangent of 8 is 0. And 3.025000 rounded up is 4. And the value, or 3.025000 rounded down is 3. Okay, about 80% of that stuff I don't know what it means, because it's mostly trigonometry. But, here's the code. To get the absolute value of a number, you do math.abs, and then the number. To get the, and also I'm using the formatting strings to get these numbers in here and stuff. The arc cosine, to get the arc cosine of a number, you just do acos, and then the number. To get the arc sine, you use asin, and then the number. And then to get the arc tangent, you use atan, and then the number. And to get the arc tangent of two numbers, you use atan2, and then the two numbers. And then to get the cosine, you use math.cos to get the number. To get the hyperbolic cosine, you use cos h and the number. To get the angle of something, you use math.tan math.degree or math.deg, and then the number. To get the exponent, you math.exp. Number. To modulate something, the remainder of a division thingy, you use math.fmod, and then the first number, and then the second number. Again, I would much rather just do 5% sign 4 if I was going to modulate that. Simpler. Math.huge, again, I already told you that. Then to get this weird thing, it's math.ldexp, number 1, number 2. Number 1 was -5, and number 2 was 8. So you can take one number and times it by another number to the power. You can take one number and times it by 2 to the power of another number. I'm not really sure what that could be useful for. If I sat long enough, I could probably think of something. To get the natural logarithm of something, you do math.log and then the number. To get the base 10 logarithm, it's math.log10 and the number. To get the maximum number of a set of values, you do math.max, and then you can put as many integers in here as you like. If I open this up, as you can see, it's like value 1, comma, ... and that means it can take an infinite number of parameters. And then same thing for minimum, except it gives you the minimum of them, the lowest one. It's pi is equal to math.pi. Again, I just do like 3.14, more accurate. Then to get like an exponent of something, you do math.pow, POW, prisoner of war, and then the first number, and then the number that you want to raise to the power, which is also the same as doing, in this case, number 1, caret number 2. And that caret is the symbol on your 6 key, in case you're wondering. To get the angle of something in radians, you do math.rad. The number, to get the sine of something, it's math.sin, and the number. To get the hyperbolic sign, it's math.sinh, and the number. To get the square root of a number, it is math.sqrt, and then the number. To get the tangent of something, it is tan, and then the number. And then to get the hyperbolic tangent, it's tanh, and then the number. And then to round a number up, you use math.ceil, like a ceiling, SEIL, and then the number. And then to get a number, to round down a number, it's math.floor, and then the number. And then I just put an infinite loop here, while true, do, and then end. That's the same as just doing that, except it's all on one line. And this will cause it to go on and on and on until you terminate it. And then these are just some variables. This variable actually I ended up not using, so yeah. So that's how that would be. Right back! And I'm back. Okay. So yeah, then we got this infinite loop here. And here is the result. You can use these for whatever you want, whenever you feel like it. And that goes over the entire math library that I haven't covered yet. I already covered math.random and random seed. Here those are. I'm gonna put a link to this library in the description, along with all the other things, all the other links, and just for reference, because it's a huge library. I haven't even memorized all the things. And then, let's see, there's only like 1 or 2 more tutorials I need to do before we can get to covering Lua in like different things. Like I think the first thing that I'm gonna cover it in is will be Computercraft API. And then after I cover the Computercraft API and all the stuff inside of all the Computercraft APIs and how to make Computercraft scripts in Minecraft for the Computercraft mod, after I cover that, I'm going to cover the Love2D API, which, if you don't know what that is, It is if I can type, dang it, there, that, love2d.org. It's a free 2D game engine. It's awesome, it's open source, it's free. You can use it to make commercial games. I'm going to be covering how to use that, because it uses Lua. And so, that's what the future is. I just need to really cover the rest of these libraries that I haven't covered. I've covered basic functions, I've covered some basic string manipulation, there's more to be covered. I've covered table manipulation, I just covered math, I've covered the input and output facilities. I need to cover some more of the OS facilities. I haven't covered all of these. There's not that many. And then debug library. I don't know if I'm gonna do this because it's a little confusing, and Scintilla has or SCITE has a built-in debugger. So yeah. Anyway, that should do it for this tutorial, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Be sure to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe for more. And once again, I'll see you guys later.